Senator Roberts.
Thank you. Last weekend, across every capital city, as well as Cairns and Mackay in my home state of Queensland, thousands of Australians came out to protest this Labor government's digital identity bill and the evil agenda behind it. Everyday Australians recognise this bill as an attack on their freedom, privacy and way of life. The Brisbane rally in King George Square, in the heart of the Greens electorate of Brisbane, drew more than 1,000 everyday Australians. The crowd displayed a level of awareness of national and international issues that must be making those who mock one nation nervous. The public are waking up to the plans successive Liberal and Labor governments have and that they're implementing to use Australia as a crash test dummy for the crony communist seizure of the wealth and human rights of everyday Australians, the purpose of which is to transfer even more wealth into the hands of the world's predatory billionaires, while using the Online Safety Act, Identity Verification Services Act, the Digital Identity Bill and the Misinformation and Disinformation Bill to identify, apprehend, punish and imprison anyone who resists this slide back into feudalism and serfdom. Free speech defends every other human right. The witnesses to the Digital Identity Bill inquiry included the Human Rights Commission, drew attention to the lack of privacy and human rights protections in the bill. The committee ignored the evidence before them and returned a glowing recommendation to pass the bill, a report likely authored in the bowels of Geneva or New York, with almost identical legislation appearing in other Western wealthy nations and at the same time. And then the bill passed through the Senate with debate guillotine. Not one word of debate to air Australians' views on this hideous, far-reaching bill. One Nation has a petition to immediately repeal this evil bill. So far, 70,000 Australians have signed. The Albanese government now needs to do something they have so far refused to do. Listen to the public, to the people. Repeal the Digital Identity Bill or take the whole serfdom agenda to an election and ask the Australian people, is this the future you want?
Thank you.